Previously in Sacred Earth Reverie, I completed both the Hall of Ambition and the Hall of Ruination on risk 60, making me over-leveled. The party cop to Solomos, who revealed he was the reincarnation of Auxiliary and carried on his ideals of creating a world without gods. After the party defeated his regular form, Solomos used the Akashic records to become the Grand Architect. After several CG images, the party finally dealt a killing blow to him, ending his ambitions. Then escaped the Black Ark of Aelin, who now seeks a new purpose. Meanwhile, the two goddesses of Miltiades banned Solomos from reincarnating ever again. Then Abelle returned to town to live out the rest of her mortal life with Leanne. So if I load New Game Plus, let's see what happens. No. A. So how do I know which scenes are new? Is there like some UI indicator if there's a new dialogue at all? I'm not really sure how much of New Game Plus I'm actually gonna show, because it's really hard to tell which pieces of dialogue are new and which ones aren't, other than the really obvious NPCs, I think. Future, be careful, go to the ruins. Yeah, they're talking about the third dungeon. The one where we got the sword. Beware, Solomos. Akashic Records Key, Akashic Key, Betrayal. Yeah, this is the first hint that Solomos is going to betray you, but I don't think a lot of people are going to realize that right away. They're not going to remember the exact letters from this conversation unless they took a screenshot. Okay, good news is there are some new skills, but the bad news is that they took away all of my AP. All the AP that I accumulated, so I'm going to have to just go beat up stuff in the dungeon before I can learn all these new bonuses. Mostly just passives that enhance your current stuff rather than new stuff. Yeah, it wouldn't be possible to add more EX arts because all of your directional buttons are already taken up. But, I think they'd add at least a few new arts. Like maybe something for counterattacking, because you think counterattacking would work really well with Iron Stance. But no, we don't really have any counterattack stuff. So we do have Iron Forge to make Iron Stance also function as a damage buff. Yeah, I'm gonna have to get all my stuff back the hard way, huh? You know. Of course, I do not get any of the Lunar Mirror accessories, and I'm not sure. It actually carried over most of my gems, but not all of them. I don't know. I'm not sure which gems got carried over. I did get the tier 5 gems back, but I'm not sure. I definitely did not get all the accessories back. Yeah. There's nothing really in the UI indicating which ones will be kept and which ones won't for the gems. That means I'll have to beat those guys over again, but according to Dev, enemies do not, in the Lunar Mirror, do not get enhanced by New Game Plus, so they should be, as long as I can repeat my past victories, I should be fine. Okay. Let's just go freeze combos. This is a new one right here. This orange-haired girl. As I walk down the street, I can't help but spy something odd. The figure of a red-haired girl appearing from around a house's corner, seemingly wanting to step out and approach someone, but constantly second-guessing herself. I look ahead, following her line of sight, and spy one Derek happily chatting up the owner of a fruit stall in the marketplace. Ah. With the general gist understood, I decided to approach the girl. Teena, you know you can't will him into realizing you exist by staring really hard, right? Even the player wouldn't realize you exist because you didn't appear in the first playthrough for some reason. Aku! Oh, it's Abelle. What's going on? Can I help you? What's this about talking to someone? So you're just hanging out here, hiding and burning a hole through the back of Derek's head just for the fun of it? I promise. I'm not doing anything strange. I was just imagining our married life together and how many kids we'll have along with our 10th anniversary, and drooling, huh? Teena, where in Miltiades do you get these ridiculous ideas from? You haven't even gotten to step 1, much less step 100. What's it you anyway, huh? Don't tell me. Do you have your eyes on my dear Derek? I won't hand him over to anyone, not even to you, Abelle. Wonder if this conversation will be different with Cain. Trust me, you can have him. No one's fighting you on that one. Putting that aside, shouldn't you be at Tokiko's helping with the morning preparations? Ah. Oh no, I forgot. Gotta go. She scurries off after that, leaving me in the dust. I can almost feel the wind force from her passing, tousling my hair and clothes. She sure can run when she wants to. Yo, Abelle, what's going on here? Derek, it's nothing at all. Probably shouldn't tell him about Teena. That's her battle to fight. She's got to handle it on her own terms. I'm sure she'll be fine, probably. Okay. The click of a door, I step inside the unfamiliar storefront. This is Atelier Lanef, supposedly. Okay. Is she out? The door was unlocked. Yeah, this is different. Usually you're supposed to run into Argent first, not Bruneli. Not Bruneli. Yeah, was that her name? Lanef, no, something is immediately off. She's shorter, for one. I saw Lanef not that long ago, so it's fresh in my mind. Secondly, she looks much younger. Lanef looks to be in her mid-30s. This girl looks like she's about 16. But she looks identical. I went up second-guessing myself anyway. Lanef. The look of absolute annoyance that crosses her face at my hazard of a guess is enough to tell me I was completely wrong. Before I can say anything else, she turns and storms off out of sight. Mother, someone's here. Mother, so then she must be... My own assumptions are put on pause as the new set of footsteps reach my ears. Soon someone I wasn't expecting at all around the corner. She's not Lanef either. Yep, and then we just get our normal meeting with her. You sell nothing but Ether gems right now, but you do sell up to rank 5. I will buy a lot of Era Crosses. Those are going to be the most valuable because I'm pretty sure I'm not going to catch up in speed otherwise. Does it go beyond 5 as well? I don't know. Okay. Deep in the forest, a lone man walks down the dirt path until he steps onto a clearing. Solomos? His dark cape billows as he approaches a lone grave standing in the corner of the clearing. But looking at it, one can get the sense that there may have been a house or some sort of building standing here at one point in time. But now there's nothing but a large patch of dirt and a weird gravestone. Even the writing on it has faded with the passage of time. I don't remember the scene. Even so, a man steps in front of the grave and looks down at it solemnly. It's been a long time, Gunnar. Too long, in fact. Gunnar, so we do get a reference to the Marines. Finally, justice for the Marines. Many an age has passed after you took your final rest, and despite the work you did at setting straight, it seems that Miltiades never truly changed. He kneels down to the ground, pushes on a slight indent at the bottom of the gravestone. In response, a weird hatch opens, revealing a green orb. Oh, so that weapon that Solomos used actually belonged to Gunnar? It took me a good while to find out where you were resting, but now I'll make sure to finish what we started all that time ago. Wait, so the Marines sided with Solomos in the end? Is that for real? They sided with Auxiliary? So now I'll be borrowing this. He closes the now empty hatch and stands back up. With that green gem in his hand, he inserts it into his gauntlet, and it takes on a low glow before calming. Having what he needs now, with one look back, he turns away and strides off into the forest again, his purpose set. Is that why he has so many projectile... Huh. That was the New Game Plus only thing. Man. Do the Marines really not have any descendants? No Dark Lord descendants? Okay, now I'm in the forest again. Seems I still have to activate that event in order to get... the first encounter event in order to activate the encounter index. Gaia Break 5. Wait, they're giving me level 5 stuff. Okay, I guess I shouldn't have bought all that stuff then. Yep. Wait, is the chest dialogue different? I don't know. The last within this chest is only a void and emptiness that chills the soul of its yawning adumbration of oblivion. And some lint. Salve 1, that's still the same. Still has too hard to read writing. I've been wondering whose grave this is. This must be Gunnar's grave then. What the? As I make my way through the woods, I find myself walking along a path I don't remember seeing before. Eventually, that path takes me out into a clearing where a building that looks like a church stands. Okay, that was sudden. Is this gonna be Perine's floor? Was this place always here? How come I don't remember seeing it? Confused but curious all the same, I decided to take a look around the area. Oh no, is there a boss here? Bro, what the heck is going on? Should I really be here yet? Oh man, I'm scared. What if I go... Should I go here without Kana? Lightning Strike 5. Magical drop. Didn't your mother tell you to through the seal? You're a real piece of work, you know that, right? Prime Elixir 1. What, you want more items? Then pay me. Raging Mist 5. This Area 5 was well hidden too. As I figured, it's a church after all. Pews lined up in 2 columns with a path down the center, leading to an altar. High above, I can see stained glass windows. That's pretty incredible. Stained glass windows are really difficult to make these days. Is this an old building, maybe? Wow, since when was this here? Yeah, seriously, I thought I knew everything in this general area, but maybe I missed this. Honestly, you might as... at this point, new players might as well just steal someone else's clear save file just to get the full story in one playthrough, huh? Before I can really get deep into thought about this, the sound of footsteps reaches my ears. Naturally, I turn my gaze towards the direction the sound is coming from, just in time to spot a young woman emerging from one of the side hallways. What? She's an elven woman of average height with extremely long white hair, pale skin, and blue eyes. She's really pretty, but more than that, this is a calming feeling I get from her. Looking at her, I don't feel as if I'm unwelcome in any way. Rather, she smiles a small smile at the sight of me and leisurely approaches from the center aisle. She looks over at me with a calm but appraising look and finally speaks. You have a long and arduous journey waiting, don't you? Please do not attack me and put me in a boss battle. I don't have my party member. Huh? What? I definitely didn't say anything like that. How would she know? Not many humans would consider the idea of approaching the Demon Queen, as her kind calls her, with peaceful and curious intentions. You will face hardships, but I believe that these same hardships will be what molds you into a more well-rounded person. She smiles gently at me after saying that. I wish you nothing but the best in the coming days. See to it that you follow your ideals without hesitation. They will be your guiding light above all else. Okay? Now, it's time for you to go. If you spend any more time here, things will be thrown off course. What do you mean off course? She walks up to me, gently turns me around with hands on my shoulders. Be well, I'll be cheering for you, and then she yeets me out the door. Wait a second, I don't get to say anything more before I'm gently escorted out of the church, and the door's closing with a dull thud afterward. I'm not sure what to make of what just happened back there, but she's right. I had a purpose, and I should get moving. If I were in a less urgent setting, I'd stay and talk to her more. Is that supposed to be Rufina? She has the same hair color, and she's an elf. But then again, didn't Rufina only have one arm? Could it be an artificial cyborg arm? I don't know. Despite the questions in my mind, I leave the strange church behind me and carry on through the woods again. When I finish what I set out to do, I'll come back and have a proper conversation with her when this is over. What are you talking about? We're not allowed to revisit dungeons for some reason. Would be nice if we could. Wait, what? Sure, Cliffside? Huh, that's weird. Where did Path go? Okay, that's kind of freaky. It's a good thing I grabbed all the chests, right? Okay, actually reloaded. If you try to go to Kana first, this path would have disappeared right from the start. So you actually have to go to that church before meeting Kana if you want to get all that treasure. Where'd that path go? Is something the matter late, Abelle? No, it's nothing. Let's get moving. Yeah, Kana is not allowed to actually see that church for some reason. It's really weird. I guess it's hidden by some kind of illusion magic. And going to Kana means you wouldn't get there in time before Rufina does something, I guess. Aircross 5. Mercilessly doing this in chest, are you? Something that you are. Ether Circle again. Guy break. Wait, why did it give me a Guy Break 1 this time? Bro, I thought you were supposed to give me upgraded stuff. Bolt Surge 5. Okay, now we're getting 5s again. Yeah. Crystal Saber 5. Nice. I didn't consent to this. Out of curiosity, how strong is a champion on New Game Plus mode?
My. Whatever shall we do with you, I wonder? Form 1. Swallowtail.
Use the usual delay strat.
Ideal strike!
Okay.
Glance edge!
That was a lot of crits.
Have no fear. Restorative seal.
Gives us a little bit of barrier. I couldn't get...
You'll definitely feel this in the morning.
Okay, we got it. Wow, didn't even get a turn.
Worth it? I don't think so.
Okay. Yeah, champions... I am too overleveled for the champions, even on New Game Plus, huh? But that might change once I go for a few dungeons. These campsites must have been left behind by Solomos. Or Search 5. But I could hold on to my contest for just one more day. I would have evolved in the next stage. Okay. Huh? This is new! Primula? What the? Did you see that just now? Yeah, we were just doing our normal conversation about item fairies. And then all of a sudden, we actually... a Primula shows up. See what? The human that emptied out the chest you just filled? Yes, what the heck? I literally just put that chest down and it's already empty. Humans have the grubbiest hands, I tell you. You realize this is our job, right? So what? I want to bask in the glory of a job well done for at least a few minutes. You're so stupid, I swear. Primula's colleague, huh? Only we're born a mimic. We're gonna have a mimic boss someday, aren't we? Okay, first off, Mighty Taurus Fiamma.
You are wide open.
Okay, they didn't even bother giving me a tutorial, huh? Interesting, but I kind of can still use her EX limit here if she wants to.
Yoo-hoo! Over here!
Right, it gives me critical moment, so I'm even more swole.
Ideal strike!
Alright. This your turn is inevitable.
No one's getting hurt on my watch!
No one's getting hurt on my oh, well, okay. Thanks for the free turn, chump. Haha.
Single touch is all it takes. Time has come. Light of purification.
Might as well use up the limit while I can. And wow.
Right of dawn.
Well, that works. What do you drop, though?
That's the nuisance out of the way.
Oh, you drop her across 5. Okay. Nice. But yeah, these guys are definitely... yeah, at this point, that guy still felt easier than the Lunar Mirror version. Probably because you only have 2 people, but still. I thought there was going to be an extra scene with her where she reveals more of her characterization. Because, yeah, she and the Slut PS really are just kind of there to just serve the Demon Queen, nothing else, huh? Oh, if you're running low on these Star Drop herbs, this will help a lot. Wait, is this different? Weird. Somewhere deep into the rolling plains of Rodell, a lone elf happily travels along the grassy hills, plucking herbs and other materials of varying quality and type. Star Drop? Was that the thing before? Especially given all the troublesome orders I get for Star Drop elixirs. People think that just because you have lots of money and demand it, the product will appear out of thin air. Nobles sure do have plenty of money to burn, huh? Oh, well, that just means more money in the bank for me. Humming cheerfully, she stuffs the plants into some sort of pocket space and carries on. Right as she's about to round a certain hill, a certain sort of noise reaches her elongated ears, causing them to twitch in reaction. Maybe it's Rufina? How was that? She pauses and peers over the hill, just in time to catch a sight of what appears to be a whole pack of nestling cockatrices milling about. Oh, we get to see her trying to chase a cockatrice nest. Whoops. Oops, barely low. She stops herself from crossing over and catching the attention of such a large number of dangerous monsters. But while she surveys the various nests, her eyes spot something of particular interest. In one of those nests is a large egg colored with a luminescent rainbow shell. You know, we never actually got to use the egg for anything, did we? You'd think it would be some kind of late-game quest thing, but no, it's not. Heh. Your greed got the better of you. The cogs in the elf's brain start to turn, as she imagines just what she could do with such a rare and valuable item. She just has to get close enough to nab it, right? Easy, right? Heh. Chapter 2, Journey. What? Why is there an invisible event? Okay, what happens if I click on this? Do I die? Huh? Meanwhile, in the forested region of Teena, a young girl walks along the beaten path, collecting various herbs and flowers that she knows have value in alchemy. Oh, it must be Bruneli. She wasn't allowed to go much further in around these parts, and she typically sucks at that, not wanting to run across dangerous monsters she might not be able to handle. Yeah, you don't have New Game Plus stats like me, probably. As she stops with another bundle of herbs into her gathering basket, her long ears switches a particular sound comes to her attention.
Is that a song?
Curiously, she approaches the tree line of the main path and peers through the trees to find a sight she wasn't expecting to see here, namely someone collecting water from a lakeside while singing a soothing song.
When the dawn's early light makes a path toward what's right. Ooh.
She stares with mild disbelief as she bears witness to an elven woman with long... Yeah, maybe I should... Can I...
When the dawn's early light makes a path toward what's right.
Okay, I think okay, that was a pretty long sound clip, huh? Yeah, I thought there might have been a hidden message at the end I might have missed. I guess not. Soothing song no one but herself. Okay, she appears to be gathering water from the lakeside and singing idly as she does so.
What on Matilda's is she doing?
The girl wonders this to herself incredulously and inadvertently steps out a bit more in order to spare her lady. Of course, in the act of doing so, she doesn't quite pay attention to her footing and winds up snapping a twig on her foot. The song stops suddenly, the lady's long ears twitching as she catches the sound.
Is someone there?
The white-haired elf turns to the source of the sound, perhaps expecting an animal, but instead finding a young girl. But if you really are Rufina, you'd recognize your own niece, right?
Oh.
Their eyes meet, and there's a moment of silence that lasts several seconds. Then the woman in the black dress breaks the ice, first.
Hello. I didn't think I'd run into anyone else out here.
The girl takes a step back, clearly unsure what to do with this situation she has inadvertently walked herself into.
Is something wrong? You can take your time. I promise I won't hurt you.
In order to illustrate her point, she raises both arms to show that she is unarmed. The girl sees this and takes a deep breath to calm herself. 1 breath, 2 breaths. Okay, she's calm now. But seriously, is this really Rufina, and did she really get a new arm?
Nothing's wrong. I was just, surprised is all. I didn't think I'd find anyone singing out here.
Normally, you'd be right. You just happened to find me out here purely by chance.
She smiles kindly as she looks over the girl, and at the basket stuffed full of various herbs and flowers.
Those are a lot of plants, particularly of the medical variety. Are you perhaps an alchemist?
Huh? No! I mean, I'm in training. My mom's the alchemist.
Oh, I see. So you're running an errand. How sweet of you.
It's really not that big of a deal.
The girl mumbles, embarrassed about being spoken to so positively by the stranger.
Oh, are you feeling shy? Whatever for?
Nothing! I'm not shy! Sheesh! Anyway, I should be going now. Bye.
So, that was Lynette's daughter. She looks just like her. How cute. But I guess I shouldn't tease her too much. She is technically my cousin.
Giggling to herself, she turns away and picks up the water bucket she had filled, makes her way off into the forest with a cheerful spring in her step. Okay. Yeah, it seems there are out-of-town events now. That definitely came as a surprise, because those were never around in the first playthrough. All these events usually happen in town or dungeons. Along the vast plains, a tall man in a black cape steps into a small enclosure where a house can be seen. It's surrounded by a fence and a lake can be seen further off. Wait, that's your house? So this is where he was. Oh, it's someone else's house. He walks through the front yard and steps up to the door to knock. Even the main villain's getting extra cutscenes, huh? After several moments, footsteps can be heard, and the sound of a lock clicking reaches his ears. The door opens soon enough after, revealing some blue-haired guy. A young man who looks to be in his late teens or early 20s. With long blue hair tied back and piercing red eyes. He's dressed like he's about to go out and hunt across the plains. When he glances at Cape Man, he quirks a brow, not recognizing him. Yes, can I help you? Hello there, sorry for the interruption, but I caught word that you're someone who's capable of fixing firearms. Wait, is this guy like Gunnar's reincarnation or something? Where you heard that from? Oh, from an old acquaintance of mine. I met her in the capital and the conversation eventually turned to you when I mentioned my weapon being in disrepair. She laughed and said, oh, that loner boy in the plains should be able to fix this right up, in her words. I think I know who you're talking about. That lady just can't stop dumping work into my lap, can she? He sighs himself, but he doesn't turn his sudden guest away, despite the annoyance. You've got a firearm then. That's rare in this day and age. He He considers this for a moment, but eventually he relents and turns away. Fine, come on in. Thank you. He lets him in, and they sit down at the table. Solomos produces his weapon, a white-colored gun with a green energy cartridge embedded in it. The young man turns it over, absorbing its makeup. Oh, I haven't seen one of these in a good while. This is a Zalin model, isn't it? Correct, I got lucky during an excursion on the Garania continent. There were ruins of a Zalin production facility there. I found that in one of their storage rooms. Still Zalin, huh? That's an old name. I'm surprised you found this as intact as it appears to be. He expertly takes the gun apart and spots the issue. Aha, I see now. The energy capacitor is broken. This weapon won't fire at all in the shape this is in now. I figure as much. Unfortunately, I don't possess the know-how to make a repair on this level. Gotcha. Unfortunately, this can't be fixed with what I've got in hand, but I can replace the green energy ammo system with a live one. That work for you? Energy ammo system? Is that what... Wait, maybe that's going to explain why he's weaker as a party member. Certainly does. Go ahead and make the repairs. Now get to work on it. He gets out a toolbox from a drawer and sets it on the table, opening it and getting to work on the small parts. The cape man leans back in his seat, arms crossed as he thinks himself. After a long moment, he speaks up. Tell me, are you familiar with a certain grave that sits in the forest to the south? A grave? Oh, you mean that grave? Yeah, I do. What about it? I see. I was curious to know if you knew anything about who is resting there. The person resting there. I don't know him personally, but my parents told me he was a distant relative of ours. Wait, what? So Gunnar does have the art of surviving Dark Lords, or maybe people with Dark Lord lineage? I heard he did a lot of ambitious stuff at his time, went up making a ton of enemies, and died reviled by the world he saved. So that, all I can say is, I hope a guy like that is having a good rest now. I can't imagine the kind of crap someone has to put up with and still believe in the world. Right. But I find the story admirable, fighting for a greater good, even if no one else understands. What? So Gunnar really did take Auxiliary's side in the end. The young man finishes his repairs at that point and aims the empty weapon. When he pulls the trigger, it makes a smooth click and he nods to himself. Oh no, don't tell me Veili dies in the middle of the journey and that causes Gunnar to go down the dark side. Looks like the new ammo system is up and running. I'm done here then. Excellent, how much do I owe you? Now forget, I had an interesting conversation, so let's call it even. Just promise to me that whatever you plan on doing with that weapon, you put it to use for a good cause. Really? Well, if you insist, I won't look a gift horse in the mouth. In that case, thank you for your time. Let's have a drink sometime if we meet again. Yeah, sounds nice. See you then. Stay safe out there. Cape Man stashes the weapon away and then heads for the door. With a nod, he heads out, leaving behind silence in his wake. Right then, time to head out. What? So Gunnar does have relatives. Yeah, this plot's getting a little crazy. Teena, that's right, I forgot, she works here. Sigh. Oh, excuse me. Sigh. Oh my, that sure is a deep sigh. Heck, what, who? Oh, guess, I'm sorry. Please don't mind it. Now, may I be seated? Of course, I'll give you a window seat. The woman eyes Teena a while longer as they walk over to a table, as if she were scrutinizing something that only she can see. Let me guess, Teena also has an ancient lineage that grants her great power. You know, if there's a future that you want to make reality, then the first step starts with you. A little courage will carry you a long way, Teena. Okay. Teena steps away to get the woman her menu and her amenities. As she does so, someone occurs to her. Wait a second, did I tell her that lady my name? I think I remember if I met an elf woman with white hair. Oh no, is she a stalker? Is she after my stunningly beautiful body? You're one to talk. Teena, get back to work. Yes, ma'am. Okay. So will Bruneli have an event here? Or is it just the same old Origin event? Yep, it's her. Oh, it's that girl again, the one who looks shockingly like Lyneth. Unfortunately, it looks like she really doesn't like me at all. Was it something I said? All I did was mistake her for Lyneth. Before I can say anything, she really shoves past the two of us, curiously bumping shoulders with Kana as she heads out the door of a humph. My word, how utterly rude. I still don't understand what her problem is. Before we can really dwell on the girl, another set of footsteps catches our attention. Okay, now the Origin event as usual. So what new cutscene do I get for entering? On the well-expansive of Great Plains, the man in the cape looks over what appears to be a remnants of a widespread ruins embedded into the grassy hills. Looks like there may have once been a great city here, but nature has reclaimed most of it, leaving only a vestige of what once may have been. So this is the place where it all happened, the place where Aldessa, Rosencrantz, and the God King clashed for a final time. Oh, that sounds like something between the Marine arc and this arc. Despite those convictions and ideals they felt so strongly for, in the end, Miltiades did not change. It wasn't saved in the clash of their ideals. He adopts a solemn look in space, thinking on the mirror deeply as he gazes over the vast grassy expanse. Recreation and preservation. There were always those who chose a particular side of the coin based on their own codes. I'll never understand what it is that those who ardently fought for preservation were thinking in the end, fighting so hard to keep hold of a fundamentally flawed world. He looks over the grown-over ruins somberly, paying particular attention to an indent that appears to be a crater, now filled with grass and flowers. It looks as if a great power clashed here, rending the environment long in the past. Whatever their thoughts and feelings were, none of it matters now. Those days are gone, and the clock continues to tick down to the end even now. Well, make sure that end never comes. So the world's gonna end if we don't do something? That's how he turns away from the ruins and presses onwards, resuming his journey. Maybe you should have mentioned that in order to try to convince us in the last timeline. That seemed kind of important. There has to be something I have to do before creating Lineth. Bro, are you serious?
Time to get some practice in, if nothing else. Ideal strike!
You are wide open.
You won't break my stance.
Oh hell, Banish Raid.
No harm shall come to you. Blessed seal.
High slash! It's time to get serious.
Can't believe I'm fighting a champion like this. Ugh.
Form 4. Blossom Waltz.
My goodness. Yeah, Banish Raid spam. Ugh. You know what? Fuck you.
Form 1. Swallow time has come. Light of purification. Grant unto my foes.
You deserve it. That's what you get for spamming your stupid Banish Raid. Why doesn't it have a cooldown?
Bland edge!
Form 4. Blossom
It is
Waltz.
too late to regret your poor choices.
Cockatrice meat? I need that. Yeah, that's what you get. Get for trying to take me on before Lineth shows up. Dirty cheater. Remote house. This must be the house of that gunsmith. I would not expect to see a home in such a remote area. Considering my own situation, I can't be too surprised. Still, I wonder who lives here. Seems no one is home at the moment, however, so that will have to remain a mystery. What? No, you can't be serious. I came here quickly enough, didn't I? Like, do I have to, like, make a beeline for it? Something's not right here. Maybe I need to reload. Okay, I actually tried to go south of this house, and suddenly he said something. Who are they supposed to be? What? Bruh. That was so pointless. What? Sacred War. Okay, New Game Plus stuff. Huh, do you hear that? Yeah, they know we exist. Isn't that a problem? Oh, don't you worry your stupid little head. Think about what they said again. Who are you calling stupid? Anyway, what does it mean? So I have to spell it out after all. They don't precisely know that we exist. It's a superstition in this world. Maybe sometime in the past of this world, someone may have seen one of us, and that spawned a rumor that grew into a cultural myth. Wow, so we're mythical creatures, huh? That's pretty awesome. Me, maybe? But you're mythically hopeless. Hey, you take that back. Oh, that's right, I gotta debuff you. I'm not sure look at that aura surrounding it. Yeah. Purification seal. Just make sure to protect you so you can cast it without being put into harm's way. Okay. And everyone else has to use EX limits.
Yoo-hoo! Over here!
Keep it up, everyone! Your ill-gotten power shall be stripped away. You are wide open.
Ideal strike!
Okay.
Form 4. Blossom Waltz.
Glint Edge!
Okay. Now I should probably just use Prismatic Illumination.
Raging winds, blow them away! The culmination of my magic arts. Converge to become an unstoppable maelstrom! Prismatic Illumination!
Yeah.
How'd you like
a
that?
nice cup of tea right about now.
We're a Surge 5. The Great Plains of Abelle, a girl walks along the windswept grassy hills with a basket in one arm. She stops here and there as she goes, picking various flowers, herbs, and grasses. After a while of this, she slows her pace to a stop and kneels down to a particular patch of grass. Suspecting it, she parts through it with a hand to reveal a number of oddly colored plants hidden within.
Aha! There it is!
She smiles triumphantly and picks a few, putting them into her basket.
I'm getting better at finding these star drop herbs, aren't I?
However, Russell from the nearby grass cuts her happiness short. Long ear switching, she stands up and looks over to see a number of monsters emerging. Wolves by the look of things. There are 3, and one of them looks to be meaner than the other 2. That must be her leader.
Huh? Monsters? Why now?
She slowly reaches behind herself and produces a book. A magic tome, it would seem. It looks relatively fresh, so chances are it hasn't seen much combat.
Calm down, Bruneli. You can do this. Okay.
When a little terrified, she clumsily tries to weave several arts to attack them, but the wolves breaking a coordinated run, dodging her startlingly powerful but simple fireballs and ice spears as they fly through the air in straightforward ways.
Come on! Just get hit!
Now panicking, she gets surrounded by a trio, and the leader leaps at her from behind, before he can tear her throat. A loud shot rings out, staying into the ground with a seeping head wound. Solomos!
What?
With the loss of her leader, the other 2 wolves take one look at the unmoving body. Then they bolt back into the grassy distance.
Oh, phew. I'm saved?
Adrenaline leaving her body, she sinks her knees into the grass as she stares off in the distant direction of where the 2 remaining wolves had run off to. After, however, a sound of footsteps padding through the grass reaches her ears, followed by a voice.
Your magic is extremely powerful, but it seems that you lack training and flexibility.
Never mind, it's the guy who's related to Gunnar. A young man comes to a stop nearby her, a firearm of some sort hefted on his shoulder, a rifle perhaps. Regardless, he offers her a hand to stand up with after that.
Here, are you alright?
She stares up at him from where she sits in the grass, lost for words for a few moments. But then she shakes her head and takes the offered hand, setting herself up.
Oh, I'm fine. Thanks.
Normally she'd be more impetuous, but he did just save her life. She can't be rude now. Her cheeks flush now, partly from embarrassment and partly due to her own frustration of herself.
Sorry you had to save me. I should have been able to handle monsters like those myself.
Don't worry about it.
After saying that, he falls silent for a moment, observing her with a hand on his chin and a thoughtful expression on his face, as if sizing up something about her.
What? What are you staring at? Is there something on my face?
Oh, sorry. I was just thinking. Your magic power is extraordinary. Even those basic arts you used were way stronger than average.
You know, usually in this battle system, magic attacks don't really miss. It's only physical attacks that have a chance of missing, right?
Yeah, I can tell. If you had some more experience, you'd be a force to be reckoned with.
Huh? Really? You mean it? If you're just teasing me, then it's not funny.
I'm not making fun of you. I really think that. I don't make it a habit to tell lies. so don't feel too bad about this incident. If anything, use the experience to grow rather than bring yourself down, okay?
Wow. Okay. That's still a little surprising to hear, but thanks again for saving me.
At that point, she realizes she doesn't know his name. He picks up on that and then smiles.
Ragnus. That's my name.
Right. Ragnus. Nice to meet you, Ragnus. My name is Bruneli.
Bruneli, is it? Nice to meet you too, then, Bruneli.
The conversation's starting to fizzle out. The girl awkwardly shifts her feet, then takes a step back.
Well, I'm gonna go home now. Thanks again, and take care.
Sure thing. Careful on your way home. Wouldn't want you to get ambushed again now, would you?
Shut up! You didn't have to say that.
And with that, the two part ways. Once she's off into the distance, he frowns to himself.
You don't see magic like that very often this day and age. With some polishing, she'd be a great asset.
Asset for what? Is he... does he know about Solomos' plan? Is he in on it? Oh, hell. A new conversation with Beatrice and this elf lady. Oh my, that's quite a long face you've got there, miss. An elf? Why exactly are you concerned with the state of my face? Am I boring you? Oh, hardly. I was simply emphasizing with your desire to have a full family again. What? How would you... Never mind that. I know it must have been tough to raise your daughter alone for the past 10 years, but if all things go well, your wish will eventually come to pass. What multi-eyes are you going on about? How do you know so much about me? Are you working for my father? Oh, look at the time. Bye now. Take care, Beatrice. When did she get my name? I guess it's not impossible that she knew me from back in the capital years ago, but I don't get the sense that's it. Ugh, how early creepy. Okay. Looks like you have something new as well. Yes, make the cuts evenly like that. Be careful with your fingers. Yes, ma'am. Like this. Yes, very good. You might have the potential for this yet, Teena, my dear. Really? That's great. I'll finally graduate from barmaid to cook. Tokiko, I've got the bread you ordered. Ah, Mina, excellent. Just in time for a lunch rush. Teena, help her sort it out. I'll handle the rest of the preparations in the meanwhile. Oh, yes, okay. Hello, Mina. Hi, Teena. What's with the funny face? Funny face? It's nothing. Nothing at all. Aha, there it is. You're doing it again. Never mind me. Mina, is everything good at home? Oh, yeah, everything's fine. Mostly, I wish Dark would actually help out at the bakery more, but he's always outside. Oh, I know. Teena should come visit the bakery. If a pretty girl like you frequents the place, he'd be sure to stay around. I'm a genius. A pretty girl, me, seeing your brother? I don't know. Now, dearest, focus. Yes, ma'am. Okay. Does Bruneli have an event here? Indeed, last time we had to deal with that odd homunculus along with that incredibly rude child. Yeah, that's the new part of the dialogue. Incidentally, she appeared to be very similar to you. Oh, you guys were here before. Then I guess you must have met Argent and Bruneli. Argent, Bruneli? By Argent, you must mean... Your guess is probably right. Anyway. Hey, Argent, are you there? Okay. This part is the same. Extra large syringe. That's right, Bruneli is still out in the plains. If this woman named Argent is her wife, then Bruneli certainly must be... No, never mind. That's all we're getting out of you, huh? Yeah, that scene was exactly the same as before. Oh, okay, now we're getting some new stuff for Solomos. Within the mountains that lie past the vast Rodel Plains, a lone man walks through the ruined halls and streets of what appear to have been a great city at some point in the distant past. As he walks, he studies the ruined structures of interest, but also with a great sense of regret. The once great capital city of Arista, a place that was at the time the forefront of technological advancement. The greatest minds in the world gathered here and worked tirelessly in order to secure a brighter future for all people in Miltiades. Yet when the dread apostle Fragarok the Answerer laid waste their efforts, the goddesses were nowhere to be found. He clenches his hand to a fist, slowing down his walk to stop. What purpose do higher beings serve if they don't save the people from threats that are beyond all moral comprehension? He looks off through an opening in the ruins that peers out into the open sky and frowns to himself. The question is left on the empty wind as he turns away and resumes his walk through the depths of the ancient city ruins. Okay, I think that's the only new scene. Yeah, he's only level 15! Man. I really wish I just scaled him up properly. Come on. That's so lame. Bro, I shouldn't have maybe I shouldn't have sold his cloak. Oh well. Man. This is lame. Bro, what do you mean you didn't scale him up? He's just gonna die to like everything in this dungeon then. Or cross free. Come on, that's outdated. Maybe I can activate directly from here. That's strange. I guess I have to activate it from Convergence then. There's no other explanation why they wouldn't just let me activate it normally.
I'll give you a taste of my true power. Akashic Key. Grant me power.
Purification. Increases light damage received, so I guess Kana could actually work off of it if she used her own light attack, huh? Well, that's all I need to see. It's the fact that it has to change from Convergence, kind of iffy. I guess it suits him because he's kind of a long set type of character, huh? Okay, let's see what the chest fairies have to say now. Prime Elixir. Them fairies are very real. They are shy, reclusive creatures. It's so dark and foreboding in here. I don't want to work. Don't you dare laze out on me now. The sooner we finish up here, the sooner we can go home. Yeah, whatever. So I wonder what happened here. Last time I saw it, it was a sprawling city full of fun stuff. You didn't read the updated status report for this world before we left, did you? Someone called an apostle fought with a bunch of heroes here, and their battle reduced this place to a pile of rubble. Good thing that happened before you came here. You're so heartless. That's what I like about you, though. Yeah, I guess it wouldn't make sense for some of these conversations to happen on the first playthrough, since it was revealed way too much, huh? Though it does, it makes me wonder about some of the NPCs in town. They don't seem that related to a second playthrough, to late game revelations. Yep, preemptive phantom strike. Yep, it was gonna curse us if we didn't have a sword, huh? That would make the bad ending way tougher, wouldn't it?
Time to go further beyond.
Alright, that didn't really increase the speed much. Okay.
Be gone. Purification.
Get rid of that buff.
Scorching flames, rise up!
Turns out Scarlet Rondo now has delay as well as parry. That will help so much in the previous run against those Nihila enemies.
Ideal strike!
Aw, want me to give you a hug?
Phantom splash!
Okay, now lock on.
Won't get away with it. Fire!
Bomb 1. Swallow.
Delay slightly.
Casting array activated.
Are your eyes capable of following this?
Evil wave. Ah. Exceed shackle. Oh, nuts.
You won't break my stance.
Hey, hey, try not to die on me, okay?
You won't be much of a threat after this one. Convergence!
Dang, I wanted to do a perfect combo with him. You saw I could have done that, right? I could have gone from Convergence to his Limit Break. But it died first because Convergence already deals quite a lot of damage, even when he's under-leveled. Oh well, I tried. It would look pretty cool, but alas, the enemy did not have enough health for that. What's in here? In the depths of the Teena forest, Argon's footsteps crunch through the dirt and grass as he makes his way through. His rifle is held in one hand, ready to fire any hostiles as he moves. Thankfully, that hasn't become necessary thus far. As he passes through the tree line, he steps out into a familiar clearing, one where a lone grave lies, forgotten by the ages. Upon arrival, he soon notices that he's not the only one who was paying the grave a visit this day. As he gets closer, he can see someone knelt down in front of the grave. For what he can see, it's a woman with long white hair wearing a black dress. His curiosity is naturally piqued by this. But who was this? No one comes here to this place after all, but before he can speak, her voice gently rings out.
You're finally here.
She rises up to her feet, having left a single flower on the base of the gravestone, after which she turns around to face him, revealing the fact that she's an elf. Ragnar blinks a few times, caught off guard by the sight. Moreover, it seemed like she knew he was coming, but he's never seen this woman in his life. That opens up a whole host of questions, yet she simply smiles mysteriously, as if knowing his curiosity but answering nothing.
Oh, hello. I didn't expect to find anyone else out here.
True. The people of this era largely have no idea who rests here. But I'm well aware. I wanted to pay my respects for all he's done in his time. After all, we wouldn't be here now if it weren't for him.
So I've been told. They say he fought for true freedom, even while shouldering the burden of being labeled as the worst villain in the history of Miltiades.
What the heck did Gunnar do that made him labeled the worst villain in Auxiliary? Ragnar moves closer to the grave, coming to a stop next to the woman. He looks down at the wired stone, frowning subtly.
My parents always told me that we should be proud of his work, but I can't help but wonder, just what was he thinking during those times?
It's really surprising, because Gunnar, he was always characterized as the kind of cautious type who overthinks things.
There's no way to know the answer to that now after so many centuries.
Two of them stand there silently, paying their respects for several long moments, after which the woman relaxes and smiles towards him.
You really do look so much like the way he was described. It's like he came back from the dead into this era.
Please, I got enough of that from my parents. I don't need it from some stranger, too.
He says that, but he can't help but crack an amused smile. Clearly he's not as terribly bothered by the sentiment as his statement might lead one to believe.
I can say for sure, though, that I am not him. He lived in a different time, with his own convictions and his own goals and desires. I'm my own person, living my own life, and, well, that's fine with me.
You say that, but I can see it. You're preparing to go on a journey of your own, aren't you?
How did you...
In response, the old woman brings an index finger to her lips, giving him a somewhat mischievous smile. Once again, she doesn't elaborate, leaving Ragnar madly bewildered.
I won't try to stop you. All I have to say is, please do take care of my cousin when you set off, okay?
Your cousin? What do you mean by that?
She doesn't answer. In the end, she gives Ragnar a warm smile, and then turns away and proceeds to make her way out of the clearing. While she walks, she leaves him with some final parting words.
I should be on my way. Take care of yourself, and I wish you well on your journey, Ragnar.
With that, she vanishes in the forest, leaving Ragnar in silence and mull over his thoughts.
That lady. Did I tell her my name?
Really? I mean, are you sure? Okay then.
Time to go further beyond.
Aw, want me to give you a hug?
You are wide open.
Very sure these guys didn't get boosted, because I'm not dealing a lot of damage.
You won't get away that easily.
Yeah, I ran out of VP real quick with him.
No one's getting hurt on my watch.
Form 4. Blossom Waltz.
Scorching flames, rise up! You're gonna love this next one.
Are you sure you didn't boost these guys? They feel boosted as hell.
Have no fear. Restorative seal.
Ow! Yoo-hoo! Over here!
You won't be much of a threat after this one.
Are your eyes peaceful? The time has come. Light of purification. Grant unto mine foes blessed annihilation. This is the ultimate dawn of my knowledge.
Arcane barrier deployed.
Phantom Flash! Time to put a stop to this. This will finish it. Forever yours!
Man, this is way harder without all mace around. Holy shit.
Take my advice. Going through their Don't get back up. Oh well.
Leveled him up quite a bit though. I really do want the Echo Crystals before taking on the castle. Otherwise I might not have a chance against Solomos' boss form.
Looks like we got ourselves another challenger stepping up to bat. Hey.
Keep it up, everyone!
You won't even see me move.
Begone! Purification seal! Form 1. Swallowtail!
Ideal strike!
Form 4. Blossom Waltz!
Phantom Splash! Time to put a stop to this. This will finish it. Forever yours! Take my advice. Don't get back up.
Scarlet Rondo!
Locking on. Energy shell. Locked and loaded.
No, my potential!
You're gonna love this next one!
Soothing light. Banish these foul impurities.
I'll stop holding back now.
Suffer exceed!
Can you keep up with me?
Dude, he's doing it again.
Keep it up, everyone!
Your ill-gotten power shall be stripped away. You are wide open.
You'll definitely feel this in the morning.
You won't be much of a threat after this one.
You're gonna love this next one!
Ideal strike!
This one's gonna blow you away. I'll give you a taste of my true power. Akashic Key! Grant me power! Still choose to stand in my way.
Scorching flames, rise up!
There, delay, spam you a little bit.
Hey, try not to die on me, okay?
No one's getting hurt on my watch.
Radiant blessing. Become a font of newfound strength.
Now, blessing gives some extra stuff with him.
You won't get away that easily. Fire!
Aw, want me to give you a hug?
Lightning Shell!
We need to purify, no.
You are wide open.
Phantom Splash!
Form 4. Blossom Waltz.
I'll stop holding back now.
Scarlet Rondo!
Power Shell!
There we go. Now I got full limit index to do as I please.
Ugh, I could really use a snack. Hey, what do you mean I'll get fat?
So these guys are seriously not boosted? Yeah, it really is. I really do rely too much on all mace, huh? Yeah. Man. Look how much he leveled up from one fight like that, man. Nice rank 27, still might not be good enough. Hana, you are the MVP here.
It's not too late to turn back, you know. Really, go ahead. I won't chase you.
Damn it!
Okay.
You are wide open. The time has come.
Time has come.
Light of purification. Grant unto my foes blessed annihilation.
Yes, the heal has occurred.
Aw, want me to give you a hug?
Time to go further beyond!
Form 4. Blossom Waltz.
I see for decay, so you're softened up a little.
Ideal strike! Yoo-hoo! Over here!
Have no fear. Restorative seal.
Scorching flames, rise up! The culmination of my magic arts. Converge to become an unstoppable maelstrom. Prismatic illumination! How'd you like that?
Locking on! Skiefortress! Fire!
Hey.
Hey, try not to die on me, okay?
No! See.
Can you keep up with me?
Solve my potential.
Phantom Splash!
Yeah, I didn't have enough.
You're gonna love this next one.
See.
Your ill-gotten power shall be stripped away. Form 2. Morning Flurry.
Oof, Exceed Shackhold. Not cool.
Aw, want me to give you a hug?
Power Shell!
Now my ignition's up.
Have no fear. Restorative seal.
Steel Strike won't be there in time.
No one's getting hurt on my watch!
Oh my goodness! Took away some of my buffs. Ignition cannot be removed by banishment, huh? Which is actually an advantage Solomos has as a boss, of course.
This one's gonna blow you away. I'll give you a taste of my true power. Akashic Key! Grant me power! You still choose to stand in my way.
Scarlet Rondo!
It's time to get serious!
Of my magic arts. Converge to become an unstoppable maelstrom. Prismatic illumination!
My goodness, this guy just
like that.
This is not Blessed Seal. Let's do it on him.
No harm shall come to you. Blessed seal.
Hey, try not to die on me, okay?
I don't care about using items. Those things are easy to replace, especially with the enhanced drop rate.
Strike!
Form 1. Swallowtail.
High slash!
You won't get away then. Lock and load.
Form 4. Blossom Waltz.
Man. I think I have to do a do or die thing.
Sword of Darkness, devour them!
Didn't activate. Man. This is way harder without Almace just cheesing everything for me, huh?
Time to put a stop to this. This will finish it. Forever yours! Take my advice. Don't get back up.
Aw, want me to give you a hug?
You won't be much of a threat after this one. This one's gonna blow you away.
I don't think so!
Damn, I can't get rid of the debuffs.
Scorching flames, rise up!
There we go, finally. I had to use it. That was way worse when I had Almace helping me cheese everything. Really shows how much I depend on her. Oh, I actually brought him on the way to rank 30. Nice. Now I got all the Echo Crystals. Okay, that is the first time being with Solomos, and even then, oh, that was insane. I used to... Maybe I should... I actually should have just gone back to the shop first to at least upgrade his armor, because right now he has this default armor, and that's not good enough. Honey, I'm home! Aha, you have returned, Laneth. Okay. Where's Bruneli? Bruneli. She doesn't get a scene here? Oh, she does! Are they gone? Oh, Bruneli, were you eavesdropping? I wasn't eavesdropping, I just missed the time to come out and it got awkward. Bruneli, what you intended does not change the definition. Whatever. Anyway, that guy was a huge creep. I don't want to come out and get seen by his creepy eyes. It's rude to find people with such vague standards. However, I agree, I do not like that man. I hope he doesn't come back. Incidentally, Bruneli, why did you not come out to greet Laneth? Because none of your business, mother. Why are you bringing that up now? Oh, I'm leaving. Is that what is referred to as the Rebellious period? Yeah, I should have bought his armor first. What's your new stuff? Making away from the inn deeper into town, Teena walks in an absent-minded manner. Naturally, since she's not paying attention. Oh no! Whoa there! Before Teena can fall to the ground ungracefully, an arm loops around her waist, keeping her suspended in the air. Turns out to be Ragnar she bumped into. That was close. Are you okay? Ugh! Suspended like that, Teena stares into his eyes for a moment. Then she turns redder than a tomato as she scrambles back to her feet. Once she's upright again, she stares at him suspiciously. Very smooth, mister, but I won't fall for your scheme so easily. Huh? Schemes? I'm onto your game, but I'll have you know I'm a very faithful woman. If you're real handsome and cool looking, you won't trick me into switching teams. I'm not sure I should respond to this. I think you're misunderstanding something vital here. I'm faithful. Faithful! Anyway, thank you for helping me, and goodbye! Hey, wait! I said good day, sir! You're welcome? That was weird. Oh, that... yeah, this is Pearl clarify that they're siblings. Hey, sis. Wah! Oh, Ellen, can I help you? What's with that reaction? Maybe pay more attention to your surroundings. I pay plenty of attention to my surroundings, I'll have you know. Uh-huh, sure you do, sis. Anyway, you forgot this at home, so I figured I'd find you and hand it over. Oh, my coin purse, I forgot it at home. No way. You sure did. What was that about paying plenty of attention? Look, it's Rosaline. What, where? Huh? No way, did I just solve her old trick in the book? Fine, she wins this time. But only this time. What's your gimmick here? Bruneli, It's Bruneli! What? Who? What? Hi, Bruneli. Reina, you ate, but tackle is no way to greet someone. Calm yourself. Are you sad? I didn't tackle you too? Here you go. Hi, Rosie. Arg, I said no tackling. Don't call me Rosie. What the heck are you people doing? Bruneli, Rosie and I were gonna play when we saw you. We never see you, so we wanted to invite you. Come play with us. I'm not kidding, you know. I've got important stuff to be doing. I don't have time to frolic in the field. Hey! Yes, whatever you say. Now come along. If I must suffer, then so too shall you. Let me go. I'm not a kid. I'm telling you. Hey! What's the event here? Black and white dress. Wait. This is an extra event. The front door of the shop opens and closes with the jingle of a bell. And in walks a particular elven woman in a black and white dress. She looks around with the mild curiosity of a first-timer. A sound of wonder coming from her in the process.
So, this is her shop. What a quaint aesthetic. It reminds me of the locales on the Edelweiss continent.
At that point, a figure clad in black steps out from the back and spots a woman in the black dress. It's Argent, and like usual, she doesn't say a word. Instead, she just moves behind the counter and stares expectantly. A staring contest ensues for a few moments. Then, without missing a beat, the elf in black smiles and walks up to the counter.
Hello there! You must be Argent, right?
Argent blinks at this greeting, purely because she doesn't recognize this person even a little bit.
You are aware of my name, yet I do not recall being acquainted with someone like you.
That's because this is the first time we've met. I figured I should finally take some time to visit my aunt's house is all.
Aunt?
Argent falls silent after, a subtly confused look on her face. She's most certainly not this lady's aunt, despite the similarity in their appearances. Therefore, the only other candidate had to be Lainef, or maybe Lainef's mom. Coming to this conclusion, Argent's mild surprise wears off as a reasonable answer now exists.
I see. You must be a relative of Laineth's. I was not aware that she had family in the area.
That's because she doesn't know I'm here.
Is that so? If you are looking for Laineth, she is not here right now.
Oh, I know. I came to see you, and maybe my cute little cousin too.
If you are referring to Bruneli, she is also not present.
That's a shame. The whole family's out, huh?
Incorrect. I am here.
Of course you are. I just wish I could have seen my cousin too. Oh well, another time.
There is no need to fear. Bruneli will return in time. Laineth, however, may take longer. I do not recommend waiting for her. She appears to be on some sort of journey.
It's okay. I won't be here for long. I came here because I'm curious about something.
What is it that you are curious about?
What's it like living in these current times for you? Has it been okay for you and Lyneth?
It has not been easy. The people of this era do not understand us very well. Whenever I happen to use ether for anything, they fall to superstition, fear, and even envy. Lyneth and I eventually made the choice to live remotely after much persecution. Nobles are confounding entities. After Lyneth refused to sell me multiple times, they assumed that sending people to attempt a kidnapping was logical.
Is that what happened? That's quite a problem.
She closes her eyes, fairly perturbed by this news.
As I thought, the people of this era aren't ready yet. It's best to stay quiet and pass it in peace. That is a luxury that people like us have, at least.
I do not think that Lyneth will live for many more eras. She is approaching her elder years. I agree, however. There is no merit in living openly in an age such as this. Humanity has regressed alarmingly in particular.
I knew Lyneth has lived a very long time, but I wasn't sure just how old she was.
It is okay. I do not mind. You are her family. There are not many left.
While the two women talk, the front door clicks unlocked and opens. In walks Bruneli with a basket in one arm. Rather than herbs and flowers this time, it looks like she went to buy food in town, judging by the bread loaves and vegetable stalks sticking out the top.
Mother, I'm back!
She freezes at the sight of the familiar lady and recalls what happened at the lakeside recently.
It's you?
Hello there.
We'll leave these three pleasant individuals alone from here. Our story continues elsewhere. Wait, there's an event near the throne. The heck? Whoa, the secret scene with the Demon Queen. In the throne room of the Demon Queen's castle, two figures enter. Seated on the throne is the aforementioned Demon Queen herself. Observing an array of strange holographic screens before her eyes, she seems to be surveying key points across the continent. She also has one view trained on a certain group currently traveling through the mountains. Upon seeing the two figures, she dismisses the screens and looks at them. You call for us, Mother. Is it time to lay waste to those idiot humans at last? No, not quite. She looks to the two demons before her eyes and gives them a small smile. Those people I informed you about should be here in the next day or so, judging by my projections. I want you two to set up the barrier. The objective is to assess their intent. If they prove that they're here diplomatically, then let them through. If not, then I'll leave it up to your discretion. Understood, it'll be as you ask. Well, sure, but I just hope they don't disappoint us. Are you sure we have to do this whole song and dance? Well, this group in particular is special. Lucis's descent is among them. Right, so as we reported, based on what we've observed, it must be that human with the sword. Lucis, you say? Fine, I'll judge that for myself whether or not those people are really worthy of even setting one foot in front of you. And if I don't like what I see, they'll be put to bed without remorse. That's cute, you want to protect me? She is cute, isn't she? What are you saying now? You're both being embarrassing. Anyway, I'm leaving. If we're going to be prepared by the time they arrive, we should work now. In any case, Mother, we will do as you say. Please take care. And you as well. She watches the two of them exit the throne room before she leans back and rests an elbow onto an armrest, her chin in her hand. A sigh escapes from her as she thinks of matters soon to come, and especially to one particular individual in their midst. Thanks for tuning in to this Let's Play of Sacred Earth Reverie. If you enjoyed, please leave a like, subscribe, and or hit the bell icon.